There's more games after this. It's not the end all. It just puts you in the driver's seat, so to speak.
Obviously, there's other teams in 21-6A, but it's good to get this one under our belts.
I feel like we're in a good spot right now. We're working really hard. We're not taking any days off, so we should be fine going to the game.
We got our mind straight. I mean, focus one game at a time. Try not to make it bigger than the other game. I mean, just another game that we got to win or to get where we want to be.
Two good football teams, both ranked in the, in the Houston area, or North Shore's ranked in the state, and we're somewhere in there. Both teams are leading the district in offense and defense, or a few yards separate each team defensively and offensively. I think we've given up 7 points and they've given up 3. So, on paper it's a close game, but you don't play on paper. So we're excited about the opportunity.
Well, I mean, they're a very talented football team. They're extremely well coached, and so they're everything that you're going to want. I think they got great size and obviously a dynamic quarterback and a great offensive line, and the defense has been stingy all year. So, we kind of knew that coming in.
There's not any pressure on the game. The kids are going to go play, and these games come down to the routine plays. It's not the 80-yard runs and the one-handed catches and all those things. It's the routine stuff that you do every day. Special teams, punt protection, all of that. Protecting the quarterback, turnovers. Both teams, I think, are ahead in turnover margin. We're +5, I think they're +4 or something like that. So they've been turning the ball over and not turning it over themselves.
I say the only thing that makes it more interesting is that we grew up with some of these guys growing up, along the Beltway. We played on the same little league team, so it's a fun experience. It's a more fun experience.
Just picking up, we're trying to keep what we had last year going, the wins and everything. So we just got to work real hard. We got a lot of players, have great talent, and we're going to need them to step up.
Yeah, Brian's done a great job of just kind of adapting, being the every down guy quarterback. Obviously he played a lot last year, and including the state championship. But it's a little bit different beast when you're the every down quarterback, and I think that's an advantage that their kid has. They went 12-2 last season and had a deep run into the regional finals, and he did that as the every down quarterback. So I think obviously the edge and experience goes to Boyd, but really pleased with what Beatty's been able to do this year.
I have a good receiver core. I'm a lineman. I think I have the best line in the state. So it's pretty easy to run the ball and pass the ball when you got the best receivers out there and the best linemen out there.
Yes, Davion shares a lot of the same talents as his quarterback. He's fast, he can scramble, but we just got to contain him and make sure he doesn't scramble out the pocket and get him going.
We specialize in it. I mean, we're against plenty of teams like that, besides Manville, they quarterback like center pocket. But I mean, we got our mind straight on how to play it.
Obviously, we got to be great special teams. I think they do a great job in that phase of the game, and it's something that we've been working on. And I thought we did some decent things against CE King, but we've got to continue to get better in special teams. Obviously, the turnover battle in any kind of big game is going to be huge. So we've got to protect the football. We're going to be able to create some turnovers, and they've been phenomenal all year protecting the ball. So that's going to be a challenge. And then I think obviously you have to contain the quarterback. When things break down, that kid has the ability to make things happen, and he's a phenomenal player, and he's done that to a lot of teams, and we're just going to have to try and contain him as much as possible.
I think one of the keys in games like this is you play with emotion, but you can't be emotional during the game, or you'll forget what you're doing, you get caught up in personal battles and things like that. Our kids have shown they'll play with emotion, and they've played every week, and they've gotten better every week. So I think it's about a team that can be within themselves and be in that moment and not have a lot of static in their head and be able to execute their plan.